Joe, we've obviously reached the first international break of 2025. How would you sort of reflect on this point so far since you came back into the new year?
Yeah, it seems to have gone in the blink of an eye, really. We've been performing really well. I think you can see the levels that the players have got to on the pitch. You know, we knew that we needed to have a little bit of a reset at Christmas, but you know, since coming back in, the players have been brilliant. We never knew that we was far off what we wanted to achieve and how we wanted to play and the performances that we wanted to give. So yeah, we've been really pleased with this block of games, and we're hoping for it to continue moving forward.
Pretty flawless in terms of results, wins across 3 separate competitions as well. Just so exciting. Obviously you've got the break, but just going to be so much to play for when you come back in.
Absolutely. You know, we've got to remember the good stuff that we've done. We're quick to point out when we don't do what we should do, and it's easy to look at the negatives a lot of the time, but it's really important that we sit back and reflect on the good work that we've done as well. As you said, we've never enough been bang on really since Christmas, so that's what we always aim for. You know, we've got high expectations from within the camp and from without the camp as well, so we know what comes with being at this football club and being at Rangers, and we held ourselves to those standards too. So it's been nice to achieve what we've achieved so far, but it gives us something to look forward to as well, and being in all 3 competitions is massive for us.
Yeah, what do you feel's sort of been the key from the players coming back in? Is it just a credit to the players taking on the instructions from yourself, the coaches? I mean, there's been some massive results in there. You can highlight the Sky Sports Cup semi-final just to pick one out.
Yeah, you know, that's all we ask from the players all the time. You know, they always take accountability. I think it's really important that we share that across us. We all looked at ourselves pre-Christmas and what we could have done better. We're never shy from having difficult conversations, and what thing we are good at though is putting that behind us and moving forward very quickly. We can't live in the past too much, so we've got to move forward, and there's a lot to play for. There's a lot of good things that can happen. We're in a cup final. As you said, the Sky Sports semi-final was a big game for us, where there's probably a lot of pressure on everyone involved. So we've got to make sure that we're looking at those good moments. We've got fond memories of it. We've been playing some excellent football, especially in the past few weeks. Clean sheets has been big for us, and Vic's come on leaps and bounds, and you can see she's confident and making really important saves for us at key moments in games. And we're scoring on the other end of it. You look at our goal difference, that's something that we rued last year, so we wanted to make sure that we really kicked on, and having that such superior goal difference is big for us as well. So keeping clean sheets and scoring plenty of goals is going to be key for us moving forward.
Yeah, of course, we're amidst the break at the moment. There won't be a game this weekend, but when you do come back in, it'll be the beginning of the March fixtures. You'll have a league game, the split will happen, but as you mentioned, that cup final, Fir Park, Hibs, opportunity to retain that trophy. Yeah,
absolutely. We're all looking forward to it. You know, we can't look too far ahead. We've got to play Hearts pre to that, so that'll be a big game going into the split. We've got to make sure that we're keeping our eyes fully focused on one game at a time, but yeah, we're looking forward for all the big games coming, and I think the league is super competitive now. I think going into these next run of games with everybody being on the same points, and you know, sat four teams at the top of the league is unheard of. But it's great. It's great for the league. It's great for the game. We've got to take the positives from it, but we've got to make sure that we're doing what we need to do. We've got to be confident. We've got to continue doing what we're doing and try to improve on that as well. So looking forward to a cup final is going to be big for us, but going into the split in the position that we are, we want to maintain that too.
Yeah, and just on the internationals, must be so good when the players do get recognised for their countries to see so many away. You can obviously touch on individuals, but the likes of Mia, opportunity for her to potentially earn the first cap.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the players have done superb to earn these call-ups. You know, we're devastated that a few more aren't in that squad too, because we feel like, you know, our players have been performing exceptionally well. We'll be doing our best to get those players back in that squad. We want as many players away as possible representing their countries. We do have a lot of players away, and we've still got a lot of in contention to be away in future as well. So those players that have gone away have done extremely well. They've deserved every moment of the plaudits that they've got and to be called up. But as you say, the players that are going away are going to go away in good form, in confidence, and hopefully do really well for their countries.
Yeah, and just on another individual, having the likes of Kirsty McLean back in recent weeks, she's obviously going away with Scotland. It just must be brilliant to have her back amongst the squad and hopeful of getting more game time when she's away.
Yeah, it's good to have all of the players that are back in fit now. It bolsters our squad. It's good that she can go away and get some more important training minutes away with Scotland and get herself back in that setup, because You know, prior to that, she wasn't selected in the squad, so I think it just shows you and the other players as well that, you know, it can change and it can change very quickly. So they've got to make sure that they're still doing what they need to do away from there and wanting to earn another call up. But the players that are going away, I've got no doubt that they're going to do excellently.
Yeah, you mentioned about the players coming back, but just on the injury front, we obviously heard the news recently that Sarah Ewens is going to be missing the rest of the season. You just obviously how big a blow is that for her personally?
Yeah, you know, it's tough. Sarah's had a real tough time with injuries over the past couple of years that she's been here, and to get an ACL injury is devastating. You know, we're absolutely gutted for her because she was just coming back from a serious ankle injury as well. So yeah, it's going to be a tough road for her, but you know, she's in a really good place. We've got a really good medical setup here. We're going to look after her as much as possible, and hopefully, you know, we see a good Sarah on the back of it.
Yeah, and another one, Charlie Devlin, obviously hasn't been seen since the team come back from the break. Just give an update on her situation.
Yeah, Charlie fell on her shoulder. She landed awkwardly in training and dislocated her shoulder, and subsequently she's had to have an operation to fix that problem. So yeah, another one that's a blow for us in the forward attacking line, and you know, losing the likes of Charlie and Sarah and their capabilities of what they can bring to us on and off the pitch is big. So again, we're gutted for both players, gutted for Charlie because we thought it was a really good chance for her to come up here and get some important training and game time and build her confidence levels back up, but it's not to be. Yeah, she's going to be out for the next few months. I'm not sure when we're going to see her back. It'll depend on her rehabilitation. So Sarah will definitely be out for the rest of the season. We're unsure on Charlie. That could be another long-term one as well. So that's two that are out. I think we're good in most of the fronts. Jane had a little foot injury as well. Not too serious. Hopefully that should just be a couple of weeks. So hopefully that won't keep her sidelined for too long either. So we're looking okay. Two major injuries that we've got right now that we're not looking to probably see towards the end of the season.
Yeah, and just lastly, you'll obviously be hoping the players that are away go away, do well, come back injury free, fingers crossed, and it's obviously, as you mentioned, going to be such an exciting end to this season that all the teams towards the top all fighting for the title, a cup final, Scottish Cup run too.
Yeah, I said to the players on Sunday, I said, you know, go away, enjoy every single moment of it, come back unscathed please, because we've got a big run in now, we've got some big games coming up, so I think it's a good time for the players to get away and get a different environment, a different feel. It's always nice for them to have a little bit of a refresh and experience something different. I know myself how important those international breaks are and how it can kick you onto another level and change training methods a little bit to keep you fresh as well. So yeah, hopefully they come back injury free. I'll touch my head to hopefully they do. So yeah, we've got a big split coming up and we want everyone fit and fighting, raring to go.